Up, everybody? So this is happening, supposedly. Supposedly. We'll see. But it's been scheduled next Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. This is going to be kind of crazy, I think. But I don't want it to be all blood sports. I want to actually have discussions. But inevitably it will be somewhat. This all started in the aftermath of the first time, when I went on, a week ago? 10 days ago, whatever the hell it is. So there's a lot of people talking shit, making fun of me, of course. Which, nothing wrong with that, I like it. But, so I was responding to some of that. I said, hey, if you want to joust on stream sometime, let's just do that. So he set this up, so good on him. Usually these Wignat types, even the Groypers, they don't like doing it. They don't really show up for debates, or you can't get them to commit to one. So the way to do it is to actually go on a stream, get them all triggered, and then they actually want to come on. So just making everybody aware about that. This is his tweet, actually. So if that actually happens, that'll be cool. It'll be fun. Everyone should join. It's going to be, I'm sure, Wignat and possibly Groyper dominated if it's on Cozy, which is good. It's what I want. Those are the people I want to talk to and engage with, rather than normies. But to get some supporters in there, get some people backing me. I mean, that's good too. So just anyone who's entertained should come check it out. I don't know if it's going to be on Cozy or the Odyssey or both or whatever the hell the case is right now, but we'll see. Been a lot of drama, stating the obvious here, between the AF faction and the AF detractors. Man, that shit's gotten ugly. That's lamentable because I don't want to be involved on either side. And I never went to war with somebody over personal reasons. I never had a personal beef. It was always a beef. I mean, I've had arguments about issues. Obviously, I've taken issue with people that are espousing extreme hatred / violence. That's really what I object to. Not, some guy did this to me, some guy did that to me. I'm trying to think how all this shit starts. I think it's just the confusion between, they don't even know who's doing this swatting, or in other cases they don't know who's doing these actions. They just kind of assume it, and then they think it's heightened by criticism, like these streams, like Kino Casino, whatever. So they see it as self-defense to lash out at them in ways that normally wouldn't be deemed appropriate. It's really fucking stupid, though, because it takes away from actually talking about ideas, having debates, etc., etc. I don't really want to be any part of it. Yeah, I am against organizations like America First, but I'm also against, these Wignat types. And a lot of them are fighting America First. So, the people fighting America First, I don't even necessarily like them. It's just we both don't like America First. So it's not like I'm going to join their struggle. It's certainly entertaining, but completely fucking toxic. I don't know. Can't you be entertaining without the swattings and the fake bomb threats and all this shit? It makes it edgier. It's more edgy entertainment, but yeah, it takes away from the beef bullshit, takes away from what I'm interested in, which is debates, the clash of ideas. So I wish everyone could just kind of get back to that more so than all of this gay ops, illegal activity, whatever the fuck. So we'll see. It doesn't look likely, though, because They need a leader to step forward and enforce a new order. Like, this is what happens in prisons, right? Like, they got two gangs that are rivals. They have their turf, but they have a way of enforcing behavior. So, like, a guy in the Crips can't just go, do a drive-by on another gang unless they're given the green light, because it'll start a fucking war. So they need something like this. They need to have a meeting of the Godfathers to discuss rules and terms and have a truce, and that's it. But that would take some maturity. I'm not sure it's going to happen. But people should just unilaterally not engage in this activity. Like, I don't care if it happens to me. I'm just not going to do it. Let this shit die down. Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I don't know. I'm not affiliated. I try not even to publicly support one side or another too much. Like, I like watching certain people on both sides of this beef, so I don't want to get tied up in it myself. But what else? Yeah, the big abortion thing is fucking crazy. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I guess none of us did. But we should have been given a warning, like, oh yeah, there's a case that they could overturn Roe versus Wade. I don't even remember hearing about that, but there's a lot of bullshit going on, like this Amber Heard trial that takes the headlines, so I'm kind of mixed. I wish there could be a compromise where women would have the option to choose very early on, but where we could prevent these barbaric fucking late-term abortions, are just barbaric fucking procedures of children who could potentially live. Like, I can't even look at the pictures of that shit without getting grossed out. But, a compromise is just against the way everybody thinks right now. Or at least in our society, the vocal people are, all the hacks that either want abortion through 9 months completely or no abortion at all. And the people that want just like a common sense compromise, everyday people like you and me, assuming you're like me, get drowned out. So that's the unfortunate state of society. But yeah, just thinking more about this turf war. I see, America First largely caused this by their attitude and their actions and their trying to get under people's skin on purpose. You know what I mean? Like being pro-Russia, calling for the execution of Zelensky. Like, this is not a coherent political strategy, to say the least. You're supposed to be trying to get people to like you, right? Not trying to get people to hate you. So they kind of have this attitude of like, whoa, it's just trolling. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm going to try to ruffle as many feathers as I want. And then they make themselves hated. And even though it shouldn't be happening, this illegal fucking activity, well, it's like, you know what? Not everybody follows the law, right? Like, that's why we have jails and police, because like, you don't necessarily get that luxury. Your haters aren't necessarily going to follow the law. So look at all the trouble and everything that they're receiving now. Instead of trying to be positive and trying to build some movement, it's largely negative, trying to get under people's skin, trying to trigger people, trying to be as edgy as possible for the attention. So, I don't know. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I guess it wouldn't be America First then. Then it would be like TPUSA, like whatever that Charlie Kirk guy is doing. It'd be more so like that. And he wouldn't be getting that much attention. I don't know. I just think it's turned into a disaster. Like, just the amount of cringe bullshit that comes out of that network. If, like, they can just clip all of that shit and play it for eternity, forever. So they're just going to find themselves more shunned, more hated, more whatever. And the haters are winning out, right? Like, they have the upper hand. That's why America First is lashing out. You know, like, what the fuck are they going to do about it? They got thousands of haters that are pulling this shit. They don't even know who the fuck they are. They can't stop it. They should stop antagonizing people. That's what I think. But then they wouldn't really be their movement. But I'm curious about, like, I don't know if this will happen, but America First getting all the attention now, but National Justice Party is kind of growing. I wonder if they're going to be more in the limelight in the future. And they're going to be the hated ones everybody's trying to attack. I don't think so, though, because they're more controversial and they have more extreme takes. They have to be more careful about how they conduct themselves, and they can't just purposely try to antagonize people, because then they would really fuck themselves over. So that might not really happen, but I'm kind of curious about that. But they're pretty crazy, so we'll have to see on that. Other than that, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to this debate, and that's about it. So everybody have a good day.